Welcome everybody to the One-on-One podcast, a program of WDO Media Commission. I just want to welcome you to another episode. I'm so excited. I have a great dancer, the new WDO Amateur Latin Champion, Kristina Bespechnova. Did I say it right?
Yes, correct.
All right,
Thank you
good.
so much
Oof.
for inviting me.
Yeah, that's a hard one to say, I have to say. Bespechnova, it's hard to say. And she's amazing. She was very successful at early age, right? Like you were youth European and world champion, because I remember you from those days. Like I remember seeing this little girl so talented, and I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. So I remember you from that. That's how old I am.
Well, and me too. Let's not get into it.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
You're still
Yeah, young and fresh. All right, so I couldn't stop noticing, because when I have this interview, I have to kind of stalk people around a little bit, and it's fun. And I was looking, and you guys traveling so much, and you go here and there. One day you're in Germany, one day you're in Spain, one day you're in America, and then Hong Kong. And it's like people sometimes don't understand how much your life changed when you become a top amateur couple or a world champion. Is that true? Like it changed a lot?
I mean, yes. We didn't have so much time yet to notice the change, but definitely there is maybe more invitations for the competitions, for the camps, for teaching. But definitely, us from long time already. And since we're traveling to Hong Kong, we've been Spain and America, it's been long time trying to find our opportunities,
Right.
possibilities. So we've been always pushing it. Maybe now it's easier because it's coming from the other side more
Yes.
than from only us, So yeah, but we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it now.
That's nice. I mean, yeah, when you pass that period from, having to kind of force your way in and to being invited, it's actually it's a nice
feeling.
it's a nice feeling.
Something that you were working for and practicing for, and now it's kind of paying it back.
Yeah,
Let's say that's way.
that's nice. It's not like before. It used to be that you used to live in one country and then you travel from there. Now we are kind of forced to live
Yeah, between
away.
countries. Yeah. I moved very young from Russia to Spain when I was 15.
Wow, that's
Uh,
crazy.
Yeah, and with Joel, we moved to Hong Kong when we were 20 or 21. So we kind of used to it. And yeah, we're a long time already not living in our home countries.
Yeah,
So maybe I think for many top couples is the same way. I think now
yeah.
there is no one really living in their home country.
No, I think
Really?
when the split from WDSF, IDSF, and happened, all of us, we were forced to live somewhere else. And I mean, from one side, it's really struggle, right? Because you're young. I mean, for you, it's crazy. At 15, you have to move from your home country, and that's crazy in itself. But it also teaches you a lot. Like, what is the learning curve that you would say was the best for you?
I think that the best part of being actually a dancer, because first of all, of course, you learn different languages. You're forced
Yeah.
to learn because you can't communicate. And definitely, second, you see different cultures. Many things. Like we always love with Joel because you are yourself secretary, you're the travel agent, you're the doctor,
Yeah.
you're literally a makeup artist, you're literally everything. And when you don't have money, you should learn this thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the great thing for, for teenage people to just
Forces you to grow up also fast, right?
great things. And I encourage all of our students, move on, go from you're not going to live with your parents
Yeah.
forever. So just start it now. Earlier is better.
Earlier the better.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's brave to do it at 15. That it's something.
I think it's great for my parents.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of the ordinary at 15. I mean, I hear people move like 17, 18,
My
almost.
father always wanted me out of Russia, and I don't know why, but that happened, and I think they really saw the family of Joel, how nice.
So they trusted it. Yeah,
Of course, they're not gonna leave me with someone who they
right.
trust. So my mom tried to live with me like for 2 months, and then she saw that everything is fine.
And then they were happy to.
And I'm Spanish.
Do you feel? Do you feel like a part a bit of the culture, like Spanish?
Definitely.
Spanish?
Definitely. I think yes, it make a big mark on my education. I think mostly when you're a teenager, I think there's the biggest changes happen in you.
Yeah,
Become an adult,
that is true.
like 12 to 20, I would
Yeah.
think. So yes, definitely.
And also because it's such a big difference in the culture itself. Like it's so different, the South European culture to the North European.
Right. And mentality,
Yeah,
big difference. So yeah, but
but that's good.
I think
It worked good.
good mix of it.
Yes, because I even like whenever I talk to you, I don't have that. Sometimes North European people tend to be kind of cold, so I don't have that with.
Actually, not true.
No, it is.
I
I
always
mean,
fight with this with people because we are not cold people. We are not,
let's say reserved.
start from the beginning. Like I think Spanish and Italian,
Okay.
so you're all about hello, kisses, and no, we don't do that.
We just more reserved. Let's call it reserved,
Yeah.
not cold.
Yeah.
But I feel that difference, like with people that live after in South, like in Europe, they have a bit more of this, open,
Yes,
open heart.
in every country, even in Spain, if you take the North people and South,
Very different, yeah. In Italy, the same, yeah.
same.
Yes.
I'm in Russia. I'm from South, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
why.
So you were already a little harder than the
Yes.
North.
That's why maybe.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about, last year you had this big injury. I was there, and
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about it. It's like it was crazy because I remember you crying on the floor and having that probably one of the worst moments of your career, I guess. And I just want to know what did you felt and how was the process of coming back? Like you must have this crazy resilience and this.
I
You know.
actually had, and I am proud of myself. I will not hold me back.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, first of all, of course, I had already injured before on my other knee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had surgery and everything, but it was long time ago, and I was still a teenager, so I don't remember much about it. And then and it was not so serious. It was very small surgery. Anyway, the thing was that I didn't understand why I fell first. I remember that feeling because I got hit by other dancer. And I just remember when I was falling, I saw my leg other way around.
Oh,
And I got in shock, and I remember I started shaking, and the only thing I was thinking, that's it, I'm done.
Oh.
Because I remember that because it's like you see your body other way around.
yeah.
Like you will not be able to dance anymore. And that's why I got in shock. And I remember Joel was like, "Come on, stand up, stand up." And I'm like,
So the shock was more than the pain, or
sure, I had no pain.
so you didn't feel it at the moment
Pain at the moment.
because it was Paso, right? So you were also quite warm. Was Paso Doble? Yeah,
It was
think so.
double, yeah, but I think it was second round maybe or first. I don't remember. Yeah, it was not much. But the crazy thing, we keep talking that before the competition, I'm never nervous. Like, I mean, just to go on the floor, maybe this feeling, but I'm not nervous about anything. And I remember I was shaking. That day already from the morning, I was, I don't know what's happened to me. I don't want to dance today. I feel nervous.
Wow, that's great.
I couldn't get into the hall just before the first round. I was in the car waiting, putting makeup in the car. I
Wow.
was like, what is happening to you today? It's first time ever in my life. I never had this before. And it was like strange. I don't feel like maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know. It was a very strange feeling. And I feel like how your body could tell you that something is going to happen. So
Yeah.
I still believe in it now, even more. And that happened. I was waiting for the ambulance quite long.
Yeah, I remember it was like quite a long time.
Not nice. Yeah, and I think the worst came after because I decided to go straight away to Spain because Joel was thinking that maybe it's not much an injury, that maybe it just was swollen.
Right.
But next day, we saw that it wasn't possible. And so I went to Spain straight away on the wheelchair.
Oh,
And the problem that Joel couldn't accompany me, so
All right. So you had to travel.
So he had to stay in UK. And so actually it was very nice from UK airport. They have the service for
Yes.
it's very nice, I can say. Anyway, cut it short. The doctor said that Kristina, we need surgery right now. So we cannot wait. And so I got into surgery, and the worst part of it is that I didn't even get any apology from
Yeah, that's not nice.
and not even in the message. So I think that's also something that I wanted to point out, not because of that person, in general, because of all of us dancers. I think it's we need to still respect each other.
No, absolutely.
And thing to help each other, even if you're a competitor, even if you don't like each other.
And even if you didn't do it on purpose, so there must be a sort of respect.
Yeah, I think the first thing that you should do is take care of that person that you hurt, and at least ask if I've needed some help,
Yeah.
even money-wise, because we don't. This is another thing that I wanted to point out, that maybe our WTO Federation will come up with some idea for insurance of the dancers, because thanks God we had opportunity to pay for my surgery, which was not easy.
Yeah.
Like we literally took all of our money for that, and some people doesn't have it. So if I don't have that money at that time, I would not dance now, because that surgery needed to be done very fast and urgent, and it was a lot of money. So I think we need to come up with some idea for the insurance of the dance, because still we think we are elite sportsmen at that specific.
That's a great point.
Yes, I think we need to come up with some idea, which I already have, but we can come up with that. Anyway, to come out of the surgery, I was...
What is the process getting back? Like, because you had surgery and then you're at home and you probably feel like miserable. And then what is the...
Oh, that's competition, Blackpool.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's 2 years...
Before, just
last year.
England, I got
right
in Ollie.
So it's the end of April?
2 weeks before the Blackpool. So, I couldn't dance this competition year. And I was very sad about it. So the come out was that I was given 1.5 years of recovery.
Okay.
And my doctor knows me. He said, "You're a psycho. You're going to be done by 1 year."
Okay.
Like,
it's long.
1 year. What are you talking about? I have international in October. I will not miss it. He's like, it's in the 3 months. Like, there is no way. You're not even walking still. And we have basketball players, which are like very elite. I will not say the names, but they were recovering with me. Had the same surgery, same day. So I already started walking maybe like in June, like after 1 month.
Okay.
And these elite people, they were still in wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
What did you inject to her? What did you do to her? She's walking. I'm not walking. So I don't know, the will of I need to get by international. And I just, I stayed in Spain by myself with the mom of Joel, which is also was very nice, but Joel was not there.
Because you don't get to spend so much time usually, like a long period of time, right?
She took really good care of me, because of course I couldn't take shower by myself. I couldn't do anything, like literally. So, but this wheel of, I don't know, I didn't.
The next comp,
Just put the focus on it, and it's really crazy. And like, I look back at myself, and it's crazy how it was done. I was done by 3 months. I mean, I didn't recover fully.
But you could get through the comp.
I could get through the comp, but I couldn't bend my knee still that time. So I took out all the figures that was bending the knee.
Wow.
So this kind of process was done. But
I mean, I don't remember that much that international, because you don't get to see so much the other categories at Royal Albert Hall, but you did fine, and you went right away into your spot.
It was great.
So hats off to you. I mean, for the resilience and the will to get back so fast in it. It's crazy.
Do anything.
Yeah.
If you really want it, you can do anything, and you can overcome any obstacle. That's definitely. I proved it to myself
Yeah.
many times, but this time was hard because something physical. I cannot say move. Yeah, but yeah.
The head plays a big part into it. I believe it.
think it's the number one. That's what also doctor told me, because he's the best doctor of the like football players and
Yeah.
basketball players, and he said, "The head is everything, Kristina. I'm gonna be fine. I know you." And so,
Yeah.
so even if the doctors say you cannot, you will. Well, you just need to believe in yourself and
That's
find
right.
the good people around you. Look, who really knows, who has knowledge,
Right.
like that. I trusted the team of my rehabilitation.
That's also important, that people that knows also sports, because, you know, sometimes the doctor would just say, okay, you just need to rest a year.
Most amazing things. They were all of them. They were watching my videos and checking what I'm doing with my knee, what exactly exercises I need.
Right.
Like for international, there were like few exercises which I need for the dancing, and I was
Specific to your craft.
specific.
Yeah.
They were all of them, all the team were watching all of my videos.
That's nice.
When all were putting me on the heels and pushing me around and like
Wow.
doing such a crazy stuff that I was like, wow, that's a really great
Professionals. Yeah.
Yes, not an usual thing that you see. So I was blessed by that.
That's
by these
great.
people.
All right. So who is your idols and mentors, or are they the same, or you had idols when you were a kid for sure, and then you have mentors now, or they are the same people?
Let's see. I mean, in general, I'm a person that gets inspired very easy by small things. So, of course, when I was a kid, I remember there were no social media.
Yeah.
There were no such, opportunity to go and see any dancer that you like in YouTube or any channel, right? So I remember my parents were present me every New Year. The Superstars
Oh,
show
okay.
cassette. It was still on the
Yes.
cassette, you remember? And and I was waiting for the New Year to come again, and I was watching it every night. So that I think that was
That was our Instagram, basically.
on Instagram, and I remember I knew all the routines, I knew all the dresses, I knew everything, each cassette, and I got inspired by every dancer. Of course, it maybe you get a little bit attached to the style or to the way of doing to someone, but it always goes by time. So kind of one month's this, one month's
Yeah.
that, and definitely. Nowadays, I'm very inspired, keep inspired by my teachers, which is Hans Galkin, Brian Watson. It's like I feel it's endless. The learning first of all, how they are as a people. For me, it's very important. And I get inspiration from non-dancers, maybe some singers or actors, anywhere, like by my parents, or I can't say you
Like one, yeah.
was name that this is my idol, I want to be like this. No, I think I'm me, and this is I just pick something and build myself up, you know. And first thing, I feel very strong who I am, so I don't think there is no one else like that. So right now I feel there is not really no one who I can say I'm like that, so I'm like this, so I want to be like it. Not really.
That's great, and I think people should look for that way of seeing things. Like you want, of course, you get inspired by everything. I remember also myself, or even last night, I get inspired watching the under-19 year. It's I would like to move a little bit like that kid, or so you get inspired by many things, and I think people should see that and not just copy, because you see that a lot. People just trying to copy one way, or
many dancers who you compete with which I sometimes I look at our competition. How is this couple didn't even make, let's say, second round? And for me, they're
amazing.
they're much better than maybe some couple from the final nearby us. I don't know. Let's say so like, oh great. So anyway,
it's nice you talk about your teachers. What makes them great teachers? And I guess it's not only teacher for you, it's also coaches, which I think is a different a different
Yes.
thing.
They're both was, yes. What it makes different. I mean, first of all, of course, I love the way and the style of dancing. Definitely, it's what they're talking about. It's more close to me. What I want to see in my dancing.
Which is,
Well, let's.
I am good. I'm gonna.
It's many things, but definitely it's rhythm, about music, about partnering, and yes, man and woman dancing together. I think sometimes nowadays I feel a little bit it's getting loose. It's so much about me. Instead
Yeah.
of that, you forget that actually it's a ballroom dancing. It's not, yeah. It's compared to other arts and sports. It's different. We have other person around to share it with, and the first thing for sure as a human beings, that's being respectful and um, having very clear idea how they are, and having their principles and not letting it go.
So it's not only the knowledge; it's also like the way of communicating those knowledge to you that makes you feel like, okay, I feel at home here. I feel that I can, really absorb.
Them completely.
Yeah.
I can be dramatic, which they don't like so much. I know. But I can be, fully myself without any judgment.
Right.
Yes, in the reverse, they encourage this thing because they know that this is me, and they're accepting me. This is how I feel. I hope
The best way.
but this is, this is number one thing. It's how they are as a.
Yeah, that's the best way, I guess, when you feel not judged, so that you can actually really productively work, fast, easy. You get deep into things.
On the dance floor, it's in general, it's not really about dancing. It's about all you experience, what you lived through from your childhood, from when you were small, all your family stuff, all your partnering stuff, all what relationship you had through your life, and all of that you're putting out on the floor. So if you don't deepen that, how you can do something honest with your body,
Exactly.
I feel like all these emotions, you're producing it. So sometimes you see this different actions, which is not nice to look from outside. Maybe you need to deepen in. Maybe it's not even the movement. It's something that you feel inside and you cannot get rid of it.
Yeah.
Bad feelings.
It can't be just the movement, right? It must be. And also because you can't detach yourself from you, right? So it's better to bring your actual self and everything you live through and dig deep into your fear, emotion, and personality and bring it out there.
Without any fear, and don't without waiting any kind of acceptance from the audience, something that you do for yourself.
Yeah. What is your biggest fear? You talked about fear. What is your biggest fear?
This is my biggest fear. I mean, that's very deep. Actually, I lived my biggest fear already, so I don't have any now. Yes, I lost my father in a plane crash, and that was not a good experience, and my father was everything for me, and that was my biggest fear, to lose him, and I lost him, and unfortunately, but this life. So I don't say I overcame it.
Maybe you don't. You never overcome it.
You just accept it, and you try to find the best way to live with and to share your experience with other people, so it's not so suffering.
But it's beautiful what you said. I already had it, so right now I have no fear because I went through the worst.
Yeah, I don't care, and I think that's also. I mean, I don't say that's a bad thing, but the beauty of it, that's when you overcome your fears, you have. Yeah.
It's empowering, yeah.
Yeah, it's power.
It empowers you a lot.
Power. I overlived with it, and and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
And coming back to your teacher, there's something beautiful about, because how many years you work with your teacher? So probably many.
Joelle started with them even earlier than me. I didn't have I had few lessons when I was still in Russia. So let's say maybe like keep close like this as coach, yeah, and teachers maybe yeah, over 17 maybe
Wow, almost, let's say almost 20, 15, 20 years.
15 years.
Wow. That's something you don't get to see much lately, I feel. Like the loyalty to the people that you love and to your teacher is something that is getting more rare and more rare these days, I think. And it's beautiful. I think there is something also powerful into that. And it's sad that people don't stay loyal because they want to chase result or they want to chase different things.
So I feel that nowadays, I mean, even it comes also with the lifestyle, right? Now it's everything fast. Everything wants right now.
Yeah.
Fast. You go into internet, you find anything. So I feel like in the dancing, it's kind of similar way. Yeah, people want it fast.
Yeah.
I want to become champion now, and some people doesn't care the way, the process, how they get into it. So when we started it wasn't that. I mean, it was this way, kind of always this mentality. But this social media, everything what is happening in life now, it's
Yeah,
it's much faster than it was before.
definitely.
So I think
People can focus for 15 seconds on a story, how they pretend to, let's say, learn and go through the search in your dancing, but even in life, like even in relationships, I feel like if people don't even have patience for scrolling to a story, exactly,
for half an hour.
exactly,
Same thing for me. I always put it on the life experiences. It's the same in dancing for me. How you know that this is your partner if you just even try out, how do you know it? You
right.
just pick up some few stuff and then
Yeah, you feel it, okay, I'm done. It's easy. No, it's not like that.
it's not like that. So I think you definitely need build up and anything, and you need
Time and patience, for sure.
things to come. You need time. You need to work.
Yeah. Um, what's left in your dreams bag? What's left for you that you dream that you still want to achieve?
Definitely in the dancing, the way I want to look on the floor. I feel like I still have a lot to explore in myself and explore the connection with my partner, and because definitely, yeah, two jobs and the third job. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he's exploring himself, I'm exploring myself, and then we need to put it together and explore it. This connection, how we can fit it.
Yeah.
These experiences, and I still feel that there is a lot left from us. So yeah, I think this is the main dream. I just want to had this feeling. Okay, yeah, I think this is how I want to look. I feel there is maybe this feeling will never come.
Right. Maybe it's a constant chase for sure.
But basically, maybe on the competition floor. If we talk about the competition floor, I think that feeling maybe comes. I don't know. You tell me.
I mean,
You just retire.
yeah, I mean,
Does this feeling come, or
I think it comes once in a while that you feel like, okay, I had an amazing day, right? That what I felt, everything was the way I wanted it, but it doesn't come all the time.
felt right? You
Yeah.
feel this kind of okay. Now I'm fulfilled. So
Yes.
thing inside you that
But it comes like here and there. I don't think it comes where you say, okay, I'm completely fulfilled. I'm ready to move on. I don't think that.
it came used to say, yeah, actually, I'm okay to retire now because maybe
Yes.
things fulfill this glass.
Yes. No, that's for sure.
Like you said,
Yeah. If you talk about like all the experience, make the glass full. Yes, that's for sure.
even it can be for every person is different. Can be also, I don't know, world champions.
Yeah.
Okay, great feeling on the comp.
Yes.
Great connection with my partner.
Depends what drives you. Yeah. It's all
You just put inside. So I feel like, yeah, we still have
a lot of things to do.
That's my dream.
And in life, what's your dream?
In life, what my dream? I think what my dream in life? Actually, I really, for now, of course, I think it's changing. So for now, today, 10th of May, 2024.
Yeah, by the way, this episode is gonna air way off, but we are here in Blackpool at the Tower. This is the Circus Walk Foyer. I just want to tell everybody that this is not. When you see this, it's probably changed already. Yes.
Yeah, but for today, I think to spend a little bit more time with my family and to not have this feeling of that I missing something,
Right.
So yeah, that's the dream. I don't have like real material thing or no, just be healthy. That to have my people who are around now, to have them healthy, happy, and for longer is awesome.
That's a very valuable dream. Because I also felt very much like you. Like when I was traveling so much and busy with the dancing, I felt I had always this fear of missing out. And that for me, it's still like my dream. The fear of not missing out time with the people that I love, which is, I think, a big, valuable dream.
Yes, because the parents, the family, they're getting old, and you're so busy with your work and dancing and everything, and then you miss that. But of course, if you're not doing it, you're not happy, so they're not happy as well. So it's kind of
Yeah,
a hamster wheel.
correct. Yes.
So anyway, that's my.
And what is your idea of happiness? The ideal that you say, okay, if I do this, if I'm in that place, or if I achieve certain things, I'm happy, truly happy. What would that be?
Actually, I was thinking about it. I think there is no ideal happiness at all. It doesn't exist. I think there is just moments that you stick to. So I can feel happy in the moment. Here with you right now, I feel that I can talk. Someone maybe will get inspired after my speech, and it will make me happy. And just being in the Blackpool Tower dancing on Saturday or Sunday, it will make me happy. And it's just moments. It's really moments. I can't say it's and more with this kind of busy life, you feel like even traveling sometimes. Yeah, I'm happy to travel. Sometimes like
Yeah.
yeah. And sometimes you explain it to your friends which are not having this life, and they're like, what do you mean? You're
Yeah.
traveling all the time. You're so lucky. And so it's moments.
Yeah, happiness is
Moments. I can't
not
say
a constant. Yeah.
I can't say which will make me happy tomorrow.
Yeah. I feel very much the same, because it's something that you always need to juggle a little bit. Like you have, and I feel that many people fear to go into the unhappy place, and then it's worse somehow. Like do you do that? Because I learned in my life how to do that. Like because I'm like, okay, I don't want to go to that unhappy place. I just want to be happy, and that didn't work. I learned how to feel good about it when I went to that unhappy place. I recognized it, and then I embraced it.
Definitely. I think this is where you exactly learn how you can be happy, what makes you happy in an happy
And makes you value the happy moment.
So, and definitely you learn from not nice experiences most of the time, you don't learn when is everything good. So definitely I think you should not have any fear to go to this unhappy dark places so inside of you, or even sometimes experience some stuff which it's not nice, but you learn from it, and you learn how you are inside, what makes you really shocked, or what makes you actually it's not so bad. I thought it will be bad,
Right.
actually. So you keep peace with that kind of thing.
And it's harder, I feel, these days, because there is such a fake happiness everywhere around. Like you see this fake happiness every day. You open Instagram, you open Facebook, whatever. You see this. Yeah, that's a smart move. I'm also not very, very active, but I do recognize it when I see people happy all the time. I always think like, what's wrong? Like, how can somebody be happy all the time? It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, first. And second, no, of course, it's like in life now, from one side, I see it good because, I mean, I don't want to see you on a happy face. Let's be honest.
Right.
I'm happy today. I wake up good and I feel good about myself. And then maybe I see your happy face and it's gonna ruin my day because
Yeah,
I
that is true.
worry about you. Maybe, you know, if you are my friend and you're my close one, I will worry about. So maybe I think it's a good thing that people maybe struggle on their own, not sharing much. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's a fake thing when you are doing it every day.
Yeah, and it's misleading for, I think, especially the young kids. Like, you know, that they think, oh, if I don't achieve that amount of happiness, then I'm a failure. So that for me, it's a bit bothering to me.
Depends what we exactly talking about, but if we take Instagram, which me bothered so much most lately, when it started, it was still nice because people sharing their experiences and photos and lifestyle. I think it's kind of interesting for many, but I think it became now too fake of the way that they're just missing on everything what is going around them.
Yeah. Yeah, you hit the crack.
And now I was recording you instead of really talking to you.
Yeah.
And really zipping, you know, inside me and getting you answers. So
that happens on the floor also when you do a show. That drives me insane. That yes, that you have like thousands of people with the phone. This bothers me so much. Instead of leaving it in that moment.
Yeah, we went actually just very fast. You might cut it out. We went to Disneyland in Hong Kong. And there was beautiful, they made a kind of exhibition, Frozen, you know, this Disneyland storytelling.
Yeah.
And they made it so beautiful, these kids. So we were sitting in this, like a boat, which you needed to go through the river.
Okay.
Inside of the frozen island or whatever.
All right.
And they were parents with kids, with small kids, all parents with the phones in front of the faces of the kids. And the kids couldn't even see anything around. There were the flashlights all over and with the phones. And me and Joe were like, oh my God, just take off all the phones away, please. And it's sad. It's sad to see.
It's sad. That's actually when I'm glad that I was born in an era that we had none of that. So we get to experience that.
In the garden with other kids, and they would call you out because there were no phone. And
exactly. Yeah, from the window. Yeah, that's true.
I hope the kids will experience these days.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think as a society, as a collective, we should really do in order to improve this dance industry and this dance world that we love so much?
What we should do? I mean, it's a big question. Yeah. I think first of all, I'm in a position now as a competitive dancer, right? I'm not a judge yet. I can't call myself a teacher because, of course, I'm teaching. But I mean, I think you need a lot of more experience in that field, and I think you should be retired to really start focusing on the other couples and other dancers to make them improve. So as a competitive dancer, I would say that we definitely need to think in ourselves more and just do it because of dancing. Just dance without thinking more about what results you're going to get or what judges you're going to get. So not so much strategy to how become a champion, because really at the end of the day, it's not about world champions to be world champions. Blackpool International UK champions. Of course it's a big thing, but I'm talking now about that that the great dancers, few of them, they were not even champions.
Right.
So, and we still remember about them. We still watching their videos. And I think we need to really remember that the dance, actually it was funny. We danced competition in Germany, and some dancer came and asked, why are you dancing this competition? Like you you get nothing from it. Like, you're gonna be champions today. Like, why did you come here? We didn't expect you to be here. I was like, and I remember Joe was turning like, what do you mean? I love dancing. That's why I'm dancing. I love dancing. I just enjoy competition. Like, let me join.
Yeah, exactly. Why I cannot enjoy it?
So actually, it hit me. This answer was like, yeah,
Exactly.
doing it because we really love dancing, and I think that's not.
Yeah, it's not the majority of the case. Yeah.
That's not the majority.
I totally see that, what you're saying. Like, it would be great if there would be less about the result and more really about improving the dancing. So, because that's the core of everything.
Yes, to exploring ourselves, to like get more together, be comps. I'm so happy that there's so many competition, and WDO is building up so many comps in Europe and Asia, and in camps where all the dancers, we can share this energy and inspire each other. I miss that because after COVID,
Yes.
so you remember, we were actually
Was a period of
yes,
stall.
miss that, right? To get together and
Yeah.
see each other, even in the studio, even if you don't talk to each other,
Yeah. No, definitely.
So I think it's great. I think that's the point that dance society needs to, mostly the dancers. I'm talking to the dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very related.
An organizer, I will tell you.
Later. But I think as a teacher, it's also kind of the same. Like, if you focus on just dancing, I think whatever comes later, it's gonna be better anyway.
Yep.
So
I really believe so. I really believe that this honest, true love for dancing will overcome and business and politics and all of this perspective.
yeah, I agree with you. All right, Kristina, I love talking to you. It was really, really, really nice. Easy, very easy. Because you have a good flow and you overcome my fear of being the interviewer. So it was great. So thank you so much. And I'm sure everybody will enjoy it.